Oh, cool kids, what it is. So I have a dilemma. I have a package ready to send to someone, and they messed around and went behind my back to a coin show and grabbed a bunch of silver coins around the world. So now I don't know if what I got is something they need or not. Because their Numista map is no longer up to date. That's all right. That's the fun of the gamble. Now, cool kids, let's talk about silver coins around the world. I'm glad you brought that up. So the first thing we need to know about silver coins around the world is that it's a fun thing to do, but it's not for everyone. If you're a hardcore, serious, gotta have silver below melt stacker, actually it's a great way to get in, but you have to be picking the low-hanging fruit. Can't be doing Sudan, for example. You're not going to get that undermelt, odds are. But you never know. Stranger things have happened. I know a guy who got some very nice silver undermelt from some very exclusive countries. Yes. That guy was not me. That guy was FG Stacker. Of course, in my defense, getting silver under mount's way easier now because, the target's way up there, right? It's a moving target and it moved upward. So this is a good time to really do this collection. You're going to find a lot of silver under melt. You really are. As a matter of fact, I can name some countries right offhand that I know you can get silver under melt from. Like, easy. Canada, obviously, right? France, obviously. England, obviously. Switzerland, obviously. These are easy. No muss, no fuss. Romania, I've never really had a problem getting anything from Hungary. Hungary is easy. Ooh, Poland's a little trickier, but I have done it. Italy's doable. Ireland is doable. Those are trickier, but they are doable. Germany is doable. It's trickier, but it's doable. Belgium is actually pretty easy to get under melt for some reason. I don't know why. Sweden is tricky. Norway's tricky, but I have done it. Denmark too. Denmark's tricky, but it's doable. Wow. A lot of countries in Europe are doable. Mexico is definitely doable. There you go. There's some low-hanging fruit right there. In Asia, Hong Kong, anything held by the British, you can find it under melt if you hunt. You gotta hunt though. Anything commonly found under melt in Asia? Let me think. Gosh. India. Yeah, you can do India. India's doable. Alright, silver coins around the world. Go kids. Are you ready? So today, it's one of the countries I just mentioned. Yay! I didn't know that. Oh, wow. Let me find the sheet. I have two lists. I have the actual sheets that I printed out. And I've got so here's the printouts. So if it's check marked, I've got it. If it's scribbled, I've done a video on it. So our next one is Sweden. Population 10 million. 410 square kilometers, I think. 410,000 square kilometers. All right, there you go. I believe that's what that means. All right, there we go. Sweden. Oh, Sweden. Number 169 on the world list. There you go. All right, so Sweden is a pretty big topic. Swedish silver, I got a fair amount of. And the thing is, I don't need silver coins around the world book for that, but I am going to grab a Swedish coin and put it in the book. So good thing. Yeah, anytime I get a country that I don't have, so like Sweden has its own folder, I guess is what I'm saying. All right. Yeah. So my old buddy, the Swedish Stacker, will laugh at my Swedish collection and tell me I have the Swedish coins of a baby girl. But other than him, I don't think there's too many people that really have a lot more of the Swede stuff than I do. I mean, obviously, if you live in Sweden. All right, here we go. See if we can even. All right, so Sweden, sweet Sweden. Sweden, so much Swedish silver. Okay, this is from, what year are you from? 1929. These tin ore coins are 40% silver. They are the bottom of the barrel, tiny little things. Silver weight is 0.0185, which is about, it's less than half of what a war nickel has in it. If that gives you any idea of how low the silver content is on these coins. Yeah. Here is a krona. This one's about a 9/10 of an ounce, or not 9/10, 0.09, so it's almost a 1/10 of an ounce. It's like, but yeah, look guys, silver is great when you get it near melt or under melt, that's all. I'm going to pause this. This one's definitely under melt at 257. 0.09, that's almost 0.1. 0.1 would be like, it's about half a quarter. So it's about half a quarter. So it's about melt, I would say. Yeah, give or take. So this is about, so a quarter is what, 0.1818. This is, yeah, so this is half of a quarter. It's the size of a quarter, but it's 40%. So, yeah, these are about melt. They might be a touch above or a touch below, but they're really close. So, yeah, Swedish silver, very nice. Like I said, I'm going to speed this up. I'm going to pause it and then just do the front and back as a photo. So get ready for that, guys, because there's pages and pages of this stuff. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But not all of it's under melt. I didn't go to the storage shed and get the odds and ends. So if you ever see one of these videos and you're like, well, I know he has a coin from there that he showed before. Some stuff doesn't go in the album. Okay, some stuff it's in a weird holder that won't fit or something like that. That goes in the odds and ends bin. Okay, so there we go. So here we go. We're going to keep this up and pause. Well, I just wanted to add, a lot of stuff I get in big lots, right? So I buy a big lot near melt and there's Swedish crap in it. Okay. Other times, if it's a cool coin, I'll pay for it, But anyway, here I go. I'm going to start pausing. And here we go. And these are 25 and 50 ore coins. Oh, one more key point about Swedish coins. A lot of them have small mintages. It's a small country.
You colored and changed you sitting on that cat? Dude, I know I haven't put any litter in that yet.
I'm sure so you can go donate.
20 years sitting, I don't have any litter in it.
Oh, nice.
The
Nice.
kind that you just lifted up and the turds come
Oh,
out.
well, we wouldn't want her confused, no.
No,
I must have forgot my bag.
That's undermelt. So 1 krona means 1 crown, by the way, guys. I don't know if you knew that. So, yeah, pretty cool. What's this? 1918. And the ASX is 0.1929, and we got it for $4.95, so that's definitely undermelt. Yep. If that's right. Okay. This one's probably undermelt too, I should imagine. $1.18. That's more like it right there, 33 cents. Yeah, some coins are more common than others. The 2s and the 5s are a little less common, a little harder to come by. Well, I just remember, cool kids, there is a Swedish coin in the Silver Coins Around the World book. Let me grab that. I just remembered I grabbed this in a large world coin lot and put it in here. $7.43 for 2.2315 ounces. All right. And it's a commemorative with a low mintage. I have another coin from Sweden that I can think of off the top of my head that I don't have it sit in storage. So there you go. All right, cool kids. We're going to look up Sweden and talk about Sweden. So Sweden is obviously in Scandinavia. And here's some pictures of Sweden. focus. There we go. See, that's a little better. Okay. There we go. Sweden, very colorful, very pretty. Look at that. Oh boy. Oh wow. Well, there we go. There's some Swedish stuff. Here's the map. This is the Baltic, Finland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark. Right? There you go. Belarus, Latvia, and Estonia, and all those great places. There's a little chunk of Russia there too, as I recall. All right, here we go. Sweden is a Scandinavian nation with thousands of coastal islands and inland lakes, along with vast boreal forests and glaciated mountains. Its principal cities, eastern capital Stockholm and southwest Gothenburg and Malmö, are all coastal. Stockholm is built on 14 islands. It has more than 50 bridges, as well as the medieval old town Gamla Stan. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing some of this. Royal palaces and museums such as Open Air Skansen. Here we go. We're going to go straight to the economics section. All right. Here we go. And I'll pause it, I guess, while we wait. The official name of the country is the Kingdom of Sweden. It's a Nordic country, as we know. There's their flag. There's their location on the old Globy Globe. And the monarch, there's the monarch Karl the 16th Gustav. And GDP per capita 71,000, 17th in the world. Very nice, very nice. That's nice. So yeah, it's got a long history and a lot of culture, and you know, we've all heard about the Vikings, right? And all the Nordic peoples, not Norwegians, but this kind of base. Okay, the economy of Sweden. Sweden is home to Volvo cars, IKEA, H&M. Sweden is the 12th richest country in the world in terms of GDP per capita, and highest standard of living is experienced by its students. Sweden is an export-oriented mixed economy. Timber, hydropower, and iron ore constitute the resource base of an economy with a heavy emphasis on foreign trade. Sweden's engineering sector accounts for 50% of output and exports, while telecommunications, automotive industry, and the pharmaceutical industry are also of great importance. Sweden is the 9th largest arms exporter in the world. Agriculture accounts for 2% of GDP and employment. The country ranks amongst the highest for telephone and internet access penetration. Trade unions, employers associations, and collective agreements cover a large share of the employees in Sweden. The high coverage of collection agreements is achieved despite the absence of state mechanism. Extended collective agreements to whole industries or sectors. Both the prominent role of the collective bargaining and the way in which the high rate of coverage is achieved reflect the dominion of the self-regulation. Regulation by the labor markets parties themselves. When the Swedish Ghent system was changed in 2007, resulting in considerably raised fees to unemployment funds, a substantial decline in union density and density of unemployment funds occurred. In 2010, Sweden's income Gini coefficient was the third lowest among developed countries at 0.25, slightly higher than Japan and Denmark, suggesting Sweden had low income inequality. However, Sweden's wealth Gini coefficient of 0.853 was the second highest in developed countries and above Europe and Northern American averages, suggesting high wealth inequality. So, boy, that's neat. In terms of structure, the Swedish economy is characterized by a large, knowledge-intensive and export-oriented manufacturing sector, an increasing but comparatively small business service sector, and by international standards, a large public service sector. Large organizations, both in manufacturing and services, dominated by the Swedish economy. High and medium technology manufacturing accounts for 9.9% of GDP. All right, here we go, guys. Check it out. So Sweden's doing okay. I hope you have an amazing day. Find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake, and if you cannot find them, do not blame me because I'm trying to show them to you. Peace out, guys. Oh, leave some comments, man, for real.